The morning fog clung to the lake like a silver veil, curling over the calm water and reflecting the rising sun. Birds sang lazily in the trees, the bulls grazed in the pastures, and Ragnar padded silently along the shoreline, ears alert for any signs of intrusion. The ranch was peaceful, but I knew better. Karen, the unstoppable HOA tyrant, was scheming again. Word reached me that she had attempted to block my access to the lake, claiming some imagined authority over water rights. She had positioned barriers, signs, and even small fences, hoping I would be forced to bow to her arbitrary HOA rules. As I approached the area in my pickup, I could see her standing proudly, clipboard in hand, as if she were queen of a tiny, imaginary kingdom. Karen waved at me as I neared. "You can't use this lake. It's community property now," she shouted, smirking. "HOA rules are clear." I slowed the truck to a stop, Ragnar hopping down from the passenger seat. "Karen," I said calmly, "you seem to have forgotten one very important fact. I own the dam that feeds this lake. You've just blocked access to property you do not own." Her smirk faltered, but only briefly. That's impossible," she stammered. The HOA. I didn't give her a chance to continue. I tapped a button on my tablet, and the automated lake gates activated. Water flowed to the lake at full force, rising gently yet firmly against the barriers she had installed. Signs were submerged. Small fences toppled under the surge. Her so-called lakefront control vanished as if it had never existed. Ragnar growled, circling Karen menacingly as she backed away from the encroaching water. Her heels slipped in the mud. She waved her clipboard helplessly, shrieking about illegal water manipulation. I ignored her and continued my inspection, walking the shoreline as the drones above captured her every flailing gesture. Then I activated Phase 2, the motion-triggered sprinklers along the lakefront. Water jets sprayed outward, soaking Karen and her small team of accomplices. She slipped repeatedly, arms flailing as the mud grew thick beneath her feet. Ragnar barked sharply, ensuring she could not advance, and the automated gates locked her out from the main dock. Karen's panic grew, and in a desperate move, she grabbed her phone to call 911. But the drone streamed live footage to the sheriff's office, showing Karen trespassing, attempting to manipulate property she did not own, and interfering with legally protected water rights. Authorities arrived quickly, only to find Karen soaked, humiliated, and flailing, surrounded by the toppled barriers she had so proudly installed. The citations were swift and severe: trespassing, interference with private property, and illegal obstruction of water access. Karen's attempts to claim HOA authority were dismissed instantly. Her friends muttered apologies, scrambling to remove the remaining signs and barriers as she shrieked and stomped in the mud. By late afternoon, the lakefront was restored. Water flowed freely, docks were aligned, and the shoreline was secure. Ragnar padded back to my side, tail wagging slightly, satisfied with the outcome. Neighbors whispered and shared footage of Karen's spectacular defeat, laughing at her flailing in the mud, drenched from both lake and sprinklers. The lesson was clear: never attempt to block or control property that is not yours, especially when it is defended with legal authority, automation, and a vigilant K9. Every audacious move will be foiled, documented, and result in humiliation. As the sun dipped behind the hills, casting golden light over the lake, I knew one thing. Karen might continue to plot, but the ranch and its owner were always 3 steps ahead. The lake remained mine, the water flowed freely, and the legend of her failure spread far beyond the borders of the HOA.